Now. Okay. So, it's our first video.
Yep.
Ready to talk about Hetalia?
Well, I always talk about Hetalia, so this should be. Uh,
It should be pretty easy.
you want to start with how you got into Hetalia?
Uh, like, I think I can still remember how I got into Hetalia. It was 10th grade, I think, and I wasn't really that into anime back then. I don't think I just, watched the classics, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched Naruto here and there. Uh, but I heard my friends talking in my homeroom class, people around me talking about Hetalia. These were the people I went to anime club with. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked them about it, and then I decided to look it up on YouTube. I looked up the, Funimation channel on YouTube. And let's just say I got hooked. Pretty easily. It didn't take me
It's
long to
hard
get
to
hooked.
not get hooked because
Exactly. And
I've tried escaping.
you can't escape
Tried.
it. Once you enter Italia, you just can't escape that fandom. And surprise,
Literally.
surprisingly, at first my favorite character was Italy. You probably don't believe me. But my favorite character at first was Italy, but then as soon as I got more into the show, England became my favorite. So naturally, I had to have England plush. So
Yeah, I have America plush. Currently scouring the world for a Japan plush. Because because it's needed.
yeah, they they used to
You just
have a Japan plush on Amazon for a while. He was like sitting traditional way that you would see, and he had a little cup of tea that he was holding, pretty much like he was about to sip it and stuff. So he's
in
just
my wall, and he's holding a cup of tea. Brian's eating steamed pork buns. I love steamed pork buns, but
yeah, and
like seriously, they're amazing.
yeah, and Japan was also sitting on just a little pillow while he was sitting in his traditional way. So
He's just sitting on his knees. I'm exactly across my wall. About what is he sitting on? The ground.
so that was pretty much how. Yeah, that was pretty much how I got into
In one of
Italia.
my wall banners,
Huh?
in, yeah, I was gonna say one of my wall banners looks like he's sitting in pink rainbowness with Italy and Germany. Just I don't know where they are. I think they're in the rainbow. They're probably in the rainbow.
Oh God.
But did you say how I got into Italia?
How did you get into
Just
Italia?
that. So how I got into Italia was, I had my friends carpool me to school since my mom is a handful of two brothers. So she was also into anime. I was getting over my Attack on Titan phase. We're just like, OMG, Armin, more Armin. He's my baby. And then just like, hey, there must be more to life than Attack on Titan. So I asked my friend, hey, what anime do you suggest? And she said, well, there's this thing called Hetalia. But the way she described it was that they were world representatives who go to meetings and argue about everything. I thought it was politics. You don't describe Hetalia like that because I thought it was politics. So I'm just like, oh, I'm not into politics, like at all.
Well, in a way, there are some politics mentioned. They do have meetings, but it's mostly
Yeah,
random.
it is mostly random. Like, so because I thought it was politics, I put off watching it for 2, 3, 4 months.
Hmm.
And then when I finally ran out of anime to watch, it's like, hey, what was it called? Natalia? I first tried Crunchyroll, but because I was using the free version, it didn't have Natalia for whatever reason. I was like, yeah, so I used YouTube. And I found it's like, hey, I have no clue what's going on, but I like it. And then I watched more, and eventually just like, so that guy, he likes pasta. That guy likes sausage, worst sausage,
And
um,
potatoes.
and potatoes. that guy, I like him. I think he'll be my favorite character. And that's how Japan became my favorite character.
In a dramatic way.
Like, it's kind of like how when you first get into an anime, you kind of watch for the first episode and then you see one character just like him. Yes, that's the one. Yes, he is the one. And then you're just like, yes, I like him. He is mine. And then that's your favorite character.
And that's how
Like,
I fell in love with England, pretty much.
yeah, I fell in love with Japan, but the thing is though, if they were real, I wouldn't know if I would either shout marry me and pull Belarus and pull him closer, or if I would say marry him and shove him into America. Because I mean, I love Japan like he is my baby. But I mean, Ameripan is my OTP. You cannot go wrong with a bit of Ameripan.
What about England, though?
England can have France. Sorry.
What did I tell you?
Speaking of France, I can't draw his hair.
I can't draw his cloak.
I can't draw his hair at all. I mean, his cloak is me, but I can't draw his hair, like, at all. Like, I'll try and just, like, that's not a curly line. What am I drawing? And I'll end up drawing some sort of person that I don't know who is.
You know,
Like,
you know what you should do?
What?
You need to show them your Italy accent.
Oh, ciao, guys. I'm Italia. Italia Veneziano.
What about, China?
Would you like to try some Chinese pastry treats?
Seriously, I love that accent.
I'm doing okay China accent. I cosplay China.
Of course.
Hopefully soon. I just need to, get the materials and stuff.
You should, talk about what you're gonna be for Halloween.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be from. I'm going to be a gender-neutral chibi thing. I'm going to be Italy Veneziano.
You're gonna be
If not,
Italy.
I'll be China again. But
Your house would be popular with the anime lovers.
yeah, you see, when I went last year as Sailor Jupiter from Sailor Moon, because I had the hair for it, I didn't need a wig because of my hair. I'd gone around and people thought I was being a cheerleader. Because I guess it kind of looks like a cheerleader, but I was...
Their outfits do look like cheerleader outfits. I remember from the old Sailor Moon. I don't really watch it anymore, but I do remember their dresses and everything.
I don't watch the new Sailor Moon Crystal. I mean, personally, I just prefer the original version.
Everybody has their preference. Everybody has what they like to watch.
I guess it's kind of just because I grew up with it, just like, oh my gosh, it's Luna! Or that's Artemis. Hey, it's Sailor V. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember that Sailor Moon movie where it was literally the entire time, it was just Rei arguing with Usagi over who should be the main character.
You wanna know what's really...
They wrote a show.
You wanna know what's really funny? We went from Italia to Sailor Moon.
Something funny is like, what if so if these people were character people were real,
Oh god.
and we had to tell them that the main character is the pasta loving girl flirting bubble of happiness instead of any of the other guys. How do you think they would be like? Japan might probably be like, okay, I accept my fate. Or they're like what?
But on
What
the
you mean?
on the inside, Japan would probably be freaking out though, because you know how he is.
Like, wait, is it all in his perspective? Because if it was all in his perspective, then there might be just like a shining light around Germany, and everybody else is just like, hey, they like pasta. They don't. I don't like them.
So, if you met Japan, if he was real, what would you do?
Well, I would either hug him till he can't breathe, or I would do that and then I'd shove him into America. Probably both, if that's possible. I mean, yeah, I know you said US, UK, but Ameripan is life. I can't go wrong with a very like self like little bubble Kiki who has like an American clinging onto him in the middle of a horror movie, just like OMG, Kiku save me, Kiku, Kiku, Kiku,
You
and
know,
then Japan's like, bubble.
USUK isn't the only pairing that I really, really like. I also love Asakikyu. England and Japan. They had some moments in season 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to admit. Actually, when I first got into Italia, the first pairing that I shipped besides Jurita, because you know that's always a thing,
Yeah,
was actually Greece x Japan. But that's because they had Greece and Japan moments. There were moments when I shipped Greece x Japan.
true.
Probably with the cat ears thing, that kind of started it. Just
Meow.
like pet my butt, pet my belly, and then keeps
Oh
like
god.
you need to seek professional
I
help.
love that line.
That kind of started it for
I
me.
love that line.
um, what started the Ameripan shipping was after I had gotten used to the characters and their personalities.
hmm
It was just like, okay, I know who they are. I actually know their human names. I don't mix up England and America anymore. Um, so just like, well, you know, these guys are kind of cute together. Like, they would make a cute couple. Just like, wait, hmm, hmm,
Yeah, think about
hmm.
it.
And then it's just like, okay, so that person would be the one who would hug them during the movies. That person would be the one who would do the dishes. And that person would be the one who tugged the other in at night. And then suddenly become, oh my gosh, the perfect shipping. And then suddenly I have an armada of ships.
Oh god. I
Started
cannot
with certain Jurida.
I
And
cannot
she's
count how
cute
many
though.
ships I love. I love so many ships I can't count them.
Yeah, true. I have so many ships that it's like, I mean, I must be in the Navy. Well, my cousin's in the Marine, actually. My cousin is in the Marine.
Nice.
Hi, Gabriel. Where you are? Oh,
So, j-
yeah. Itachu's cute, though. I had mentioned that before. Itachu is cute.
mhm,
There's a channel. I suggest them.
mhm.
That's a great channel. I may or may not have commented several times on said channel because I don't know, they're actually pretty cute together. I mean, Italy babbling is like, OMG, pasta's amazing. Hey, China, let's be friends. We both like noodles. And then China's like, you're like a quarter of the same age as me. Why are you so immature? You know, China's like over 4,000 years old, and Italy's like, wait, is Italy older than Japan?
Hmm?
Some people say that Italy is older than Japan. Some people say that Italy is maybe 1,200-ish. It really is kind of like debating.
I don't know. Can't really say who is older. I mean, we
Japan
know.
acts like an old man. He hits his back when he was carrying the stuff needed for the
Yeah, I
movie.
remember that. And I remember China
That also
saying how
has
he was
like,
the oldest when in that one allies meeting. When he was saying how he should take all the land and stuff like that. He's
mm-hmm.
like, China takes all.
China takes. Oh, you can go home now.
Seriously, you're gonna make a good China at the Fanime convention when you're at the panel.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do a
I'm
very good
excited
China.
for that because like panels are fun. I mean, I'll just be like talking just like all China-y and stuff, just like,
hmm
oh my gosh, take my food, be quiet please. And then just I wonder, do you think they would allow me to bring steamed pork buns? I
Who kn-
like steamed pork buns.
So, should we talk about what else we're gonna do on this channel?
RPG games.
Yes.
RPG games.
Especially our favorite one, right? Oliver's Wish. You plan on doing that one,
Oliver's
right?
Wish is a great game. I like that game.
That's our
I
favorite.
like if I were to suggest RPG games for Hetalia fans,
At
it
least
would
for a
be
first game. I would suggest others.
for the first game. I'd say, well, you'd have to know the characters at least a little
Yeah.
bit, and Oliver's Wish would be good if you actually know what the two P's are. If not, I suggest you look into them and what they actually are and such. Um, but if you know a decent amount about Hetalia, I would suggest Oliver's Wish, Heta Origin, uh,
Head to Oni.
Between Two Worlds, and if you want to tear your heart into a million pieces, Heta Oni.
Yes. But you have to admit, Oliver's Wish was really sad. It's really
Oliver's Wish
sad.
is really sad.
I still
I mean,
cry when I play that game. We also...
Heta Origin is a great game because it stars my favorite Japanese guy, who
Duh.
his name is Kiku, and it's brilliant because they make Italy like supremely like, meh, like fight me, bruh. They make him like that, just like fight me. And then Japan's just like, whoa, dude, chill. I mean, she kind of abducted me. Points finger at Hungary.
So,
But it's a great game. I like that game.
we also plan on doing some Italian news, don't we?
Yes.
You're gonna be in
News.
charge of that.
I have a thing to say about the news.
What?
Okay. So, recently, for the Hetalia fandom, I'm not sure how recent, but I've heard that it is somewhat recent at least, a comic was put up in Hetalia World Stars, which is the comic website.
Okay.
In that comic, Prussia was playing the flute for Germany because he never did that, and then Germany had noticed a little bite on Prussia's hand. And he's like, hey, what's that? And Prussia's like, oh, your dog just bit me. It's fine. And so, oh yeah, it's fine. Prussia got bit by a dog. It's fine. But then the little dog had a thought bubble that said, didn't I bite him 2 weeks ago? It's funny, but nations heal quickly. If the dog bit him 2 weeks ago, he would have been way healed by now.
So you think there's more going on?
Then, Prussia gave his flute to Germany, saying he'll be gone for a while. So Prussia leaves, and then another comic, Austria says, oh, you're playing good, Germany, because Germany was playing Prussia's flute. And they're like, thanks, I haven't seen Prussia for a while. He might be avoiding me because my dog bit him. And then Austria points out that about 2 or 3 weeks ago, because, it's been about a week since that incident, he saw Prussia putting on a cute little dragon costume on Germany's dog. And that was why the dog bit him, because it doesn't like being put in a costume. So, Germany said, like, that would make the dog bite him, but Prussia said that it was recent. And then Austria pointed out, Germany, your brother isn't a nation anymore. So Germany's like,
Awkward pause.
and he like storms into Prussia's house, and the person's like, oh, hi Wes, like what? Oh, why are you here? And then there's like hands, and he's like, and he handed him his hand, and the bite mark was still there.
Well, it is true. I mean, he's not really a nation anymore in,
He
like,
is a
modern
nation.
times.
So Germany bandaged Prussia's hands, and then Prussia just like, you do care, and then West just like, just don't be reckless. Another reckless thing could be your death, and I don't want you to die. And then Prussia's just like, okay, thanks, little brah. And then that is my Italian news.
Okay, that was just wow.
It kind of made it seem more sad that Prussia isn't a nation anymore, and that he could potentially die or disappear.
Quote unquote. So.
But like, that's my news, because I tell things in a funny way. I tend to be very punny.
Join the club.
Yeah.
So, do we have anything else we need to talk about in this video?
Um, Besides the fact that I absolutely love Kiku and all the Italianness in the world, I guess it would be fan fiction.
Unless
'Cause,
you want to
right,
save it for another video.
that could be another video since
Yeah.
my fan fiction could take up a bajillion videos. It took me 5.5 days to explain most of it to my friend. And I was with her the entire time for those 5.5 days.
So, should we go ahead and end this and then continue this weekend or something about the fan fiction?
I think so.
So, you ready?
Yep.
Say goodbye to YouTube.